It doesn't mean that 50 Cent called someone and said, please protect me from Irv and, Chris Gotti, for crying out loud. I mean, 50 doesn't need protection from them. You know what I mean? So.
Right. When I say this, just for the audience, I don't mean this in any sort of bias or hate towards 50 Cent. But you just said that 50 Cent never cooperated.
Right.
There's always the rumor that he did. It depends in which way. Some people said he did it in his music, and he told police, if you want to find out, just listen to the music. He did, you could read between the lines. If you listen to his music, you could kind of breaks it down. There's some songs like Fuck You. He mentions Supreme. Obviously, Many Men. He mentions Homo. Again, I have to ask, so in any way, to your knowledge, has 50 Cent cooperated when it came to that shooting where he got shot 9 times?
50 Cent never cooperated with anybody, and I would know if he did. I had the whole music industry investigation business locked down. I knew everybody who was talking to everybody. There is no way he cooperated. We took a shot at him. He didn't cooperate. Through his attorney, Bob Colina, I tried to get him to, just say, if he could just say he was shot in his car and, whatever, he would not cooperate with us at all. And I think the reason why is one, he was playing the rules of the street. 2, he wouldn't have a career if he got caught cooperating. Guys have said he cooperated on an incident where he was stabbed, or somebody was stabbed, maybe it was Yayo in the studio. He didn't cooperate on that, and these guys were going to sue, or one guy sued and won some money, who worked in the studio. They never cooperated. And I find it funny that the guys who say he cooperated, namely the Gotti brothers, they did more stupid things to bring heat on them and heat on everybody else, using two-way pages to communicate with people when the information is so easy to, to get a hold of afterwards. They did a lot of dumb things, and they messed with the wrong guy. He came back. He's a fighter. And people got to respect that. Even if they don't like 50, right. He didn't have any cops protecting him. He went into hiding. He was looking over his shoulder like every day. And then when he made it big, he still has guys coming at him, shooting at him, He never came to the police when World and those guys shot it out with him out in New Jersey. There's a ton of different things. Like, I could tell you why he never cooperated. And if he was in with the police or whoever, I would know about it. And I'm telling you, that's like a definite no. Right, because I remember the Gotti brothers went up to Hot 97 and they had presented, I guess it was Star, some paperwork. I guess it was when the victim gets assaulted, I guess after there's like a order of protection, by 50 Cent. Yeah, well, so what happens is when, obviously people got arrested during that incident. The guy who ran the studio was the one who, wanted to press charges, wanted to sue. He doesn't have to live by any street code or anything like that. Because those guys were injured and got medical aid or whatever, they're listed as being victims in the report too. And when the prosecutor goes before the judge and, asks for bail or whatever, said, by the way, I want protective orders for the following people. It doesn't mean that 50 Cent called someone and said, please protect me from Irv and, Chris Gotti, for crying out loud. I mean, 50 doesn't need protection from them. You know what I mean? So. Right. And from what I hear, there was a gun in that studio, and if they had the gun closer to him, maybe one of those guys would be dead today too. So. Right.